From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Sunday, April 10th, 2016. Silver is trading at $15.36 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,239 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $423. Antiwar.com reports Iraqi state television is once again claiming a total military victory over the Islamic State and says it is in full control of the Anbar province town of Hit, the second time they've made this claim in less than a month. The town is near Iraq's Ain al-Assad airbase and has been contested repeatedly throughout the war with the Islamic State, with local Sunni tribes often clashing with the Islamic State, and repeated reports that the Islamic State was in the process of abandoning the town on their own when the offensive began. Despite this latest claimed victory, locals say the fighting is still ongoing, though it does appear, at the very least, that civilians trapped within the city are finally being evacuated, weeks after Iraqi military leaflets began falling on the area. An unnamed commander quoted in the state media report claimed the Islamic State has been routed and that within days, God willing, Iraqis will rejoice at the complete liberation of Anbar province. Apart from the virtually destroyed capital of Ramadi, the Islamic State still controls virtually the entire province, Iraq's largest. FPP Radio News is brought to you by Bitcoin Not Bombs. Bitcoin Not Bombs is a launching pad for nonprofits and social entrepreneurs into the financial freedom of the Bitcoin economy. Bitcoin Not Bombs is fully committed to being the hub of the nonprofit sector of the Bitcoin economy, maximizing the potential cross-promotion of all our clients and commercial partners. To learn more, visit bitcoinnotbombs.com. UPI reports the cost to mail a letter will drop by 2 cents starting this weekend, a change the U.S. Postal Service opposes, saying it will cost about $2 billion in revenue. The new cost of a first-class stamp will be 47 cents. It stood at 49 cents for the last 2 years after the Postal Service said it needed to raise prices after a decline in revenue during the 2008 recession. The Postal Service is governed by the Postal Regulatory Commission and is a financially independent federal agency, meaning it must raise its own money to operate and does not receive tax dollars directly. The Commission approved a temporary 2-year increase in the price of stamps to help the United States Postal Service make back some of its losses after the recession. Postmaster General Megan Brennan said the agency applied to make the price increase permanent, but the commissioners declined. In addition to the reduction in price for first-class stamps, international letters will drop from $1.20 to $1.15, and postcards will drop from 35 to 34 cents. The reduction affects commercial shipping rates as well. The changes go into effect on Sunday. For nearly 40 years, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals like gold and silver. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and have permanently removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co. Reuters reports several employees of a Burger King fast food restaurant in Minnesota were persuaded by a prank caller posing as a fire official to smash the restaurant's windows, having been convinced that rising gas pressure was threatening to cause an explosion. Police Captain Tom Howley said police in the Minneapolis suburb of Coon Rapids were dispatched to the scene Friday night after someone at a gas station next door called emergency services to report what appeared to be an act of vandalism in progress. The restaurant manager told arriving officers that she had just received a phone call from a man identifying himself as a fire department official who seemed to have a working knowledge of a commercial fire safety system, which he asked her to check, according to Howley. After quickly ushering out the handful of customers who were present at the time, the manager and 3 other employees ran out to their car, grabbed tire irons and other objects, and began smashing all the glass ringing the building. By the time authorities arrived, the employees had shattered virtually all the ground floor windows, causing several $1,000s in damage. One worker suffered minor cuts and was treated on the scene by medics. Firefighters called to the restaurant checked the building but found no traces of leaking gas, and the incident was confirmed to have been a hoax. On Saturday, the smashed windows of the Burger King in Coon Rapids were still boarded up, but the restaurant was open for business, according to Howley. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.